NFL Week 18 Roundup. I'm Dave Ferry. The Eagles have rewarded themselves for a 14-3 season. Here's Michael Luongo.
The Eagles clinched the NFC Eastern Division Championship and the number one seed in the NFC playoffs with a 22-16 win over the Giants. Philadelphia got a touchdown run by Boston Scott and 5 field goals by Jake Elliott. In his first game back from a shoulder injury, quarterback Jalen Hurts threw for 229 yards for the Birds, who finished the regular season at 14-3.
We worked really hard to be where we are now. We've overcome a lot. We've been through a lot as a team and as individuals.
Davis Webb ran for 1 touchdown, threw for another for the Giants.
The Seahawks are playoff bound, as Jim Bernard reports.
First, the Seahawks did their part by outlasting the Los Angeles Rams in a 1916 overtime victory. Then the Detroit Lions did theirs by beating the Green Bay Packers. Geno Smith overcame 2 Jalen Ramsey interceptions and passed for 213 yards and a touchdown, while Kenneth Walker rushed for 114 yards.
The Dolphins have extended their season. Denny Cap has details.
3 Jason Sanders field goals are all the Dolphins need to squeak into the playoffs and beat the Jets 11-6. Sanders kicked the game winner from 50 yards out with 18 seconds left. In a battle of third-string quarterbacks, it was rookie 7th-round draft pick Skylar Thompson who did just enough to send his team to the postseason.
Seeing a win and feeling a win is important, and especially going into the playoffs. Going to Buffalo, which is a very good football team, we're going to be confident.
Thompson completed 20 of 31 for 152 yards and no interceptions to help the Dolphins snap a 5-game skid.
The Bengals beat the Ravens 27-16 to avoid a coin flip for home field when the two teams meet again in the AFC playoffs next weekend. Cincinnati scored touchdowns off 3 first-half turnovers by quarterback Anthony Brown. Joe Burrow was 25 of 42 for 215 yards, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions.
If we didn't win this one, I guess technically we would have won the division, but wouldn't have felt like it. So it's good to get this one. We're going to have to play better next week to get the win, especially me.
The Bills played inspired ball less than a week after teammate Damar Hamlin went into cardiac arrest during a game. Gene Battaglia reports.
On a day filled with emotion, the Buffalo Bills won the regular season finale against the New England Patriots 35-23. Nyheim Hines of Buffalo returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. It also got another kickoff return for a score. Bills quarterback Josh Allen says after seeing that opening play, he knew it would be their day.
I can't remember a play that touched me like that, I don't think, in my life.
Buffalo finishes the season at 13-3, and now they are the 2nd seed and will host the Miami Dolphins in the wild card round.
Ryan Leong was at the 49ers win over the Cardinals.
For the first time in franchise history, the 49ers ended the season on a 10-game win streak after a convincing 38-13 win over the Cardinals. The 49ers are locked in as the number 2 seed in the upcoming NFC playoffs. Brock Purdy was 15 of 20 for 178 yards and 3 touchdowns.
We look at it as a challenge, but we're also excited because it's like, man, if we do play to our full potential, it's like, what else could we do? So those are the kind of things that we ask ourselves every day, and we're excited about, but I'm excited moving forward for being on a win streak.
In the final game of his career, J.J. Watt had 2 sacks and 5 total tackles, but the Cardinals lost 7 straight to finish at 4-13.
The Bears were 29-13 losers to the Vikings, and the Texans earned a 32-31 win over the Colts. That means the Bears will have the number 1 pick in the draft for the first time since 1947. The Houston win didn't stop the team from firing head coach Lovie Smith. In other games, the Falcons beat the Buccaneers 30-17. The Commanders silenced the Cowboys 26-6. The Panthers were 10-7 winners over the Saints. The Broncos topped the Chargers 31-28. Pittsburgh downed Cleveland 28-14 but missed the playoffs when the Dolphins won. I'm Dave Ferry, AP Sports.